Forensic audit, the engineered collapse of the Ming Empire, or the Ming Dynasty. History calls it the Jingnan campaign, a simple dynastic struggle between an uncle and a nephew. The scribes wrote a story of honor and succession, but the stone tells a different story. 1402 Ming coup is history's ultimate unsolved racketeering case. We aren't looking at the scrolls today, we are auditing the urban grid. We're applying the 71 method to Nanjing layout to treat this coup as what it actually was, a logistical system failure. This wasn't a struggle for the throne. This was a calculated wealth liquidation. A corporate raid disguised as a dynastic transition. And the proof isn't in the motive. It is hard-coded into the gate fortifications. The evidence is structural. Let's begin the audit. Section 1. The calculus of internal sabotage. So when we apply the 71 method to the Nanjing blueprints, we find redacted anomalies. Look at the gate fortifications. Traditionally, these are built for external defense, to keep an army out. But look at the structural logic of 1402. Breach. The fortifications were engineered with internal failure points. We see gate houses designed to be compromised from the inside with minimum force. Why build a fortress that's easier to unlock from the throne room than it is to rather than it is to batter from the field? Because the 1402 event was an inside job by design, it was a control demolition of the Jing Emperor's administrative capacity. The gate didn't fail. They performed exactly as they were engineered to. Section 2. Wealth liquidation and systematic deletion. Follow the logistics, please. Again, follow the logistics. Once the breach occurred, what was the first priority? So it wasn't the safety of the citizens. So it was the immediate audit and seizure of the imperial treasury. The Jingnan campaign was a masterclass in engineering systematic failure. So by redacting the blueprints of the capital, the new administration could delete the financial metadata of the previous regime. This is where the corporate raid comes in. You don't just kill the CEO, you liquidate the assets, rewrite the ledger, and delete the files that delete the files that proved that the previous value ever existed. The 1402 event wasn't about who sat on the chair, it was about who controlled the infrastructure of the vault. Section 3, the modern blueprint. This 15th century blueprint for controlled demolition didn't disappear, it evolved. We see the same structural logic in modern urban surveillance and containment strategies. Modern smart cities are built with the same redacted anomalies, failure points that allow for total systematic shutdown if the central authority is challenged. From global financial hubs to modern infrastructure projects, the 1402 method is still being applied. It is the scaling of containment. If you control the gate, you control the flow of wealth. So again, if you control the gate, you control the flow of wealth. If you engineer the gate to fail on command, you control the destiny of the entire system. Closing, the audit continues. The audit is clear. 1402 wasn't a war. It was a structural reset. I challenge you. Look for the redacted anomalies in your own infrastructure. Look for the look at the financial hubs. Look at the new zones being built in our cities. Are they built for your protection, or are they engineered for your containment? You see, the scribes want you to see the story. The engineers want you to see the machine. What are your thoughts on this matter? Is 1402 blueprint still active in our current cycle? Is it not? Stay alert. Keep ordering your environment. The audit continues.